Okay, so we are going to go ahead and do a quick demonstration of the appointment API and particularly the appointment controller, which you can see that it is already up here, started on port 8080. Essentially, we have three get mappings that are possible. So you can do a get mapping to slash appointments, which will get all appointments that currently exist. You can do get mappings by value for clinic ID, doctor ID, and patient ID, and that will give you specific appointments. And you can do a get mapping for appointments with the particular ID, post mapping to create a new appointment, put mapping to update one that exists, so long as you are not within 2 days of the appointment, and delete to do a soft delete and cancel an appointment, so long as, again, you are not within a 48-hour mark. To do this, we will effectively use Postman. So let's just go ahead and get a quick get. This is all of the appointments that currently exist in the database. We're using a MongoDB community instance right now to persist. And if we change this, let's say we change this to get by a particular ID. So the get mapping for particular ID just takes in a path variable, and let's put in a 000005. We get just the one that exists currently, right? If we were to change this entirely, let's say we want to get appointments by a certain value. So let's do by value. And a generic by value without any parameters will just call the same get all appointments as before, right? And as soon as we start putting things in like this, we want clinic 1. Let's specifically look for patient 4. Let's do a quick let's look for this guy. Let's look for patient 5 and doctor 1. And we get just the one, A0002. And notice that if we had put in something that doesn't exist, that just hadn't returned, like this, for example, it would actually throw an error saying appointments do not exist for these particular values. And this is a custom exception that I implemented on my own. And that custom exception particularly is appointment does not exist. There's a couple other custom exceptions. So if you were to put in a date that's too too late or too early, it's basically inside that 48-hour mark, this would have an issue. So with this, but let's go ahead and try to create a quick post call. So if you go in and go to your body, let's change this to post. Say all we want is appointments, and let's create a new appointment 9. Right. Should be good. Send. We got a 201 created, and you can see in the DB, if you do a quick view documents here, you can see a new appointment 9 has been created. Along with that, let's also quickly update this appointment 9. So if we try to do a put call on appointment 9, you'll notice that it will throw an error. Say for whatever reason we want to change our doctor. It'll throw an error saying not acceptable because you can't cancel within this particular window. Right? So let's make a quick post for a new appointment entirely. And let's say that it's on the 24th. See that it's created? Awesome. Now let's go ahead and delete this particular appointment. So we're going to delete this particular appointment, and since it's far enough out and everyone exists, we shouldn't have any issues. Send. And you now see that the API itself went in and updated this to be canceled. So that is essentially the basic get, put, post methods covered, the CRUD functionality that we wanted. There's quite a bit of testing that was involved as well for the sake of ensuring reliability and integrity. Tested all of these using mock MVC and Mockito, and I will be providing a list of some of the errors that came up and things that I had to learn during this journey in the self-affliction. Thank you so much for watching.